Welcome everybody to the final preseason shakedown week testing stream of the year. Obviously, we've got preseason testing in 2 weeks' time, but the final shakedown week stream. And I've absolutely loved the streams this week, so I will miss these where we just chat shit and look at absolutely nothing on track. Although preseason testing in 2 weeks' time, I think we're gonna have a similar story with only the last hour being broadcasted. So we do it all again in 2 weeks' time. But today we're live for 2.5 hours, maybe 3 hours, depending on how long we chat for, to cover everything from the final 2 hours of or hour now of the shakedown week test. We're going to have a look through all the news that came out after the morning session and everything that happens on track in the final 2 hours. Maybe we'll see some speedy runs. Maybe we'll see some speedy runs from some teams. Mercedes started to pump some laps out this morning, so yesterday. So maybe some teams will want to try to take the top lap from them. But yeah, how are we all doing? What is up? So this was what happened this morning. Behrman pumped out 105 laps. Leclerc did 79, Piastri 79, Gasly 78, Verstappen 69, Bortolotto 64, Alonso 49, and Bottas only 33. And then in terms of times, Leclerc did a 1:16.6, only 2/10, I think, off of Russell's time yesterday. So good lap from Ferrari. Then Piastri 1:17.4. That's a good time for McLaren considering they were kind of behind the other teams in terms of getting out on track. Then Verstappen 18.2. That's good. Again, they missed out on some time in the last couple of days. Then Behrman 18.4. Gasly 19.7. Bortolotto 20.1. Alonso 20.7. And Bottas 22.7. Yeah, that is what is happening at the moment. All right, how we feeling? Let's have a read a chat. I saw you guys in YouTube chat chilling before the stream started. There was actually 150 of you waiting. So appreciate all of you chilling. Sorry for the delay. My internet died. But we're here now. And I saw you saying I don't value people's time. I don't think you value my time. I had a problem that I couldn't deal with. I'm sorry. All right. And I was live on Twitch beforehand. So if you joined the Twitch stream, you would just be able to see me a little bit earlier. Anyways, finally, bro understood the time after 18 minutes. My internet wasn't working. Does that compute? Hello, Earth to Ratnajit. Thank you for understanding. Caitlin, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Hello, Graham. Hello. All right, what have I missed in Twitch chat? Productive chat. What is up, dude? Delay llama. Oh my god. Wasn't wasting time of the unemployed. No, we're all employed people here, right, guys? Right? How cold is it in Barcelona? Because everyone's in a jacket. Track was 2 degrees yesterday. I think it's really cold over there. Wait, only the last hour Bahrain testing? Yes, the first testing of Bahrain, only the last hour is going to be broadcast. So we're going to have the same problem as we had here, where we're going to be looking at random ass photos. But at least in Bahrain, I believe we'll have general media. We'll have general media and photos and videos and stuff. We just won't have a track broadcast. So a little bit different, but still kind of same. Angelica, MMT, Incarnation, Pick of the Day, GN, Eddie Ontois, Cooper, Nitro Kitty, Number One Giza, Alex, Jujugima, Daco, Dead Right Goat. Thank you guys all for the follows. Holy shit, welcome to the stream. I had to buy a brand new gaming chair today because mine decided to just break apart while I was sitting on it. Damn. That's not good. I hope the new chair is good. Lando 1:16.5, but it's shakedown. This can turn upside down. Wait, Lando's just done a 1:16.5. Okay. That's going to number one Giza. Did Aston Martin set any times today? Yes, 1:20.7. Better than Cadillac. Cadillac, well, they're struggling. All right, let's have a scroll through Discord. What is this? How my mum describes me watching F1 every Sunday.
Whenever anything is not going his way, he lashes out with unnecessary anger
and borderline
violence. Whenever anything is...
Absolute banger. I have a question, though. I have a question for F1 Hub Nepal. This video is widely available on YouTube in very good quality. Why are we uploading it in 180p? I'm starting to think my vision's going blurry because if I just scroll Insta Reels, it's just cropped video, shit quality video, cropped. Like, come on, guys, let's get the originals at least. Like, oh my lord. I swear, Egyptian artifacts are preserved better than Instagram Reels. For real. This is the original picture. Yeah, we got pranked this morning. Where is that? We got pranked this morning for a good maybe 2 minutes before we realized this was fake. Honestly, I don't wish this was real, but like, low-key kind of wish it was real because it would have been fucking hilarious if the Honda blew up like that. But yes, that was not it. That's part of the charm. Low quality makes it funnier. Oh my god. Is that like Jinxie? Like, bro, if you go on Jinxie's stream, is he even live right now? Like, you go on Jinxie's stream, why is it just like low quality? Like, his fucking green screen's cut off. Like, but then I saw everyone in the comments were defending him, being like, it's just part of the charm, man. It's part of the charm of watching Jinxie, which I get. Eli, what is up? Thank you for the follow. It's just reposts of other people's videos with subtitle changes. Yeah, I know. Instagram Reels are crazy now. The thing is, I don't understand Instagram repost accounts. Like, what do you get out of it? You don't get paid on Insta. Like, it's just for the love of the game, I guess. It's for the love of the game. Well, actually, to be fair, a lot of these like meme accounts then sell, like, because they have so many followers, they then sell ads and stuff like that. Yeah. I actually saw a very interesting video where what was it? I think it was a clothing brand that kind of made like rapper hip hop style-esque clothing. They were talking about how if they paid Kendrick Lamar, they would have had to have spent $1 million plus on advertising to work with Kendrick Lamar. So what they did instead was they worked with the biggest Kendrick Lamar fan page, which had hundreds of thousands of followers and like dedicated, engaged fans. And they only had to pay a fraction of the price and they reached kind of the same hip hop rap audience. And I was like, damn, that's so smart. And that's where these kind of like repost accounts come in, where like they're not earning money from making the content, but, you know, potential advertisers can kind of, you know, advertise on their platform. I thought it was very interesting. There's clear pics of the UFOs for real. Yeah, honestly. Bro, it's not a movie or show. It's short form vid who 11-year-old can make. Yeah, I know, but come on. Let's care about quality here, guys. Have any times for this evening session drop? Probably if we scroll down, we'll have a look. Lando Norris on sexuality speculations via Instagram. I'm not even gonna read that. Because it's not even real. We saw that already. New rules, a different engine partner, new technical leadership with a penchant for pushing the envelope made Aston Martin a late arrival for the Barcelona Shakedown. Full story. What is this? If you want to show me something, chuck in the Discord. Much easier than me opening Twitch chat. And that way I can preview to make sure it's worth clicking on stream. Because if I click a link in chat and it's bad, just chuck in the Discord, and then I have a look at it on stream. Most of it just meme pages run ads for OnlyFans models. Yeah, or like steak logos in the middle of the screen. Piastri chasing Bortoleto. Piastri with tons of paraffin on the front wing has been 3 laps very close to Bortoleto. Maybe McLaren wants to do a test of aerodynamics in dirty air. Interesting. Yeah, they're definitely doing that, right? That's good. There's no way they're running that close to Bortoleto unless they're trying to test the dirty air. Smart. Cool. We can close these down now before I get lost in the sauce. Goated feed. Red Bull's weapon. What is happening, bro? Is this a real thing? Wait, okay, I thought this is Instagram broken again. I'm actually getting fed up. Okay, this better be good.
or something like that, and it just gets.
What is happening?
You know what that is? Simply lovely. Yes, guys!
Loki, that was kind of funny because I was expecting just one big sneeze and then it just ended up being like 40 sneezes. You guys are crazy. See, that's the good shit. That's the good shit you should be linking in Discord. Link funny stuff, guys. Ex F1 driver Jack Doohan will not be racing in Super Formula this year as Toyota squad at Kondo Racing signs Ukyo. So I think we spoke about this already, but yeah, it's a bit of a shame he's missed out on a series for next year, or this year, I should say, because he was released from Alpine so late. But then again, he did crash 3 times in Super Formula, so yeah. Ponden, you gotta watch this on stream. 300k likes. Send this to someone who's never watched F1. Is this going to be just a boring montage? What is this?
The safety car is coming in at the end of this lap. We're going to have one lap of racing to decide the...
Okay, we're not watching Abu Dhabi 2021 right now, but I can imagine that is a fire edit. All right, some actual fucking news. This is very interesting. So, Dr. Obbs, who's pretty trusted in terms of like the technological side of the F1 Twitter space. Interesting story that I was told about all of this a few years ago. I can share it now. For the RB19, the initial spec of the side pod intake was with an underbite design. Later in the season, the underbite became quite extreme with a Coanda effect lower lip. Adrian Newey was big on this within the RBR Red Bull Racing Aero team and believed the underbite geometry was the way to go. For the RB20, Adrian had been spending more time on the RB17 project. That's the road car that Red Bull were making. And the Aero team came up with their own updates to this area and switched to the shark bite style intake. What I heard was this did not go down well, and Washe and the team were at odds with Newey, who believed it was the wrong move, along with the additions of the small intakes around the halo, and the rest is history. So, I was not at all surprised to see the AMR 26 had this underbite style intake. From what I heard, this was certainly Adrian Newey's preference. So basically, this kind of design existed on the Red Bull, and then Red Bull decided to go more towards this kind of design. And then anyways, it's come back on the Aston. So interesting. G-Man Noed, thank you so much for the sub, dude. G-Man Noed, thank you so much for the sub. Really do appreciate you coming in with Prime. Thank you, man. Thank you for support. Appreciate you subbing for the very first time. Damn, you guys have been popping off with the support the last few streams. It is insane. Thank you, guys. Honestly. Worked wonders for McLaren. True, true. Abu Dhabi 21 might start a whole ass war in this chat. Yeah. I literally spoke about the GOAT debate for like 5 minutes on a 4-hour VOD the other day, and somehow it was the only thing that was in the YouTube comments. Kind of crazy. So you've got Red Bull with Mercs, Zero side pods at Aston with a lot of Ferrari style cooling and haloing. It's crazy to see. Yeah, it's crazy to see how a lot of the stuff is has kind of bled over from the previous year. Okay, who is this guy? Can we ban? Well, I mean, it's obviously great for us, but can we ban this guy? Why? How is he allowed to film? Let me film. It's a beautiful shot of the Red Bull. Engine sounds so good, man. All this just for Ferrari to finish 1-2 every race. Facts, facts. Can't wait, can't wait. I remember when they finished 1-2 in Bahrain. What happened that season though? Someone remind me. What happened in 22? Got the new Red Bull shirt today. It looks good. You got the new Red Bull shirt today. You got the new Red Bull shirt today. Bro, locked in. What made you pick the Red Bull shirt, huh? But I agree. It does look fire. Not gonna lie, at first I was a bit like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel,
in
but
your Discord if you're interested. Not even going to try to disguise it. And no, it isn't AI.
Mr. Hobby, thank you so much for the 100 bits. All right, we'll get to that in a second. Thank you for another 100 bits. Really do appreciate it. I didn't Castor reached out. Oh, nice, nice. I want merch from every team, though. Well, I guess Castor can hook you up with Haas and Alpine as well. When you wear a Red Bull shirt on stream, your chat's gonna blow up. I want to see that. I want to see that. Incoming announcement for Unk signing with Red Bull. I want the Cadillac merch. You want the Cadillac merch? You want the fucking Cadillac merch? That Cadillac merch is plain as hell. But you guys, some of you guys like the plain look. I don't like the plain look personally. I don't like the plain look. Yeah, Alpine merch. I like the Alpine merch. To be fair, not gonna lie, but F1 looks like gas station and supermarket workers. I do think maybe the merch went back a little bit this year with a few teams. VCarb is just on another, VCarb and Ferrari on another level. I think Red Bull's not bad. I can't remember now. We'll do a fucking merch tier list at some point once they all drop. Can't wait to see Fabio wearing a Ferrari t-shirt, a Ferrari tee, a hat, watch Lewis retire. Wait. I need to start reading messages before I read them out loud because that did not make sense. Wonder what team will flop. They all look decently promising. Cadillac seem like they're way off the pace at the moment, but I think their expectations were always going to be low. So, yeah. I just woke up. Right, I let you off. Merc, Audi, Cadillac is basically the same thing. Oh, I love Cadillacs. I love Cadillacs merch. I would low-key buy, not Cadillac. I love Audi's merch. I would low-key buy Audi's merch. Anyways, moving on. We've seen that for the second time. I'm actually losing my mind doing this. I love it, but I'm losing my mind. I got fooled by a fake image. No conclusions can be drawn yet, but Red Bull has already had 3 scares. The car with the most. Max the other day in turn 5 over the gravel. Hadj with the crash in the final corner, and Max again today. Where was the other Max thing today? When I didn't see any news about Max. We're just... Who's Anna? Are we just talking crap now? Max v. Callaway. Damn, she's cute. It's fucking Sabrina Carpenter. Like, who? What? Are we reporters now? Propaganda of the 4-time world champ. Why are we making negative propaganda about the driver we support? I'm so confused, man. I'm so confused. Seeing other creators join their lives says good things about you. Wait, what? Yeah, Matt and Tommy were in the chat this morning. Dropped their Prime sub. We love to see it. Is Cadillac going to have problem with suspension problems, pull, push rod, porpoising inherent to the setup? I mean, we haven't seen any porpoising yet, but we haven't fucking seen the cars properly on track. But it doesn't look like there's a porpoising issue. So yeah. Sup, Pearval. Have you or any other F1 YouTuber streamers ever seen the Monaco circuit in a miniature Wonderland? What's miniature Wonderland? Is that the thing in the UK that I saw in a Cyberman video once? Because I've not seen that. I've been to Monaco in real life though, not during the Grand Prix weekend, just on a holiday. I went to the Prince's car collection. I walked around the city. It was really cool. I liked it. I wouldn't spend more than one day there, but yeah, I want to go back there and actually spend the night there because we had to kind of rush home because the last train was at like midnight or some shit. The first CP lap of 20... Shut up. New era, same Fernando Alonso. Some more photos of the Aston. The Aston Martin is not exceeding 290 kilometers per hour with its speed limit program. That's not that slow. Is it? Like, how often do they get above 300 Ks around Spain? Why is Vic not streaming? One sec, let me ask her. Vic, what? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Join our Discord or something, man. Maybe go to Monaco GP. I'd love to go to Monaco. It's quite expensive though. But maybe Formula E Monaco would be good. What is happening? We're scrolling through Discord and getting rage baited by people in Twitch chat. That is what we're doing right now. Can you drop a link in this chat? If so, I would send... Yeah, you can drop a link. If it's related to what we're talking to, absolutely drop a link. Julio, there with the follow. Image drop with Aston with the words NE14ABJ just under the side pod. Any idea what this means? Chuck in Discord if you can. Make this comment section look like a Ferrari engineer's search history. There is water in the car. What to do? Okay. People in chat just be typing anything for the sake of it. Honestly, sometimes. Sometimes. It's the 1%, but I always feel like I end up reading that 1%, and it hurts my brain. Free track walk and free pit lane walk at night. Yeah, exactly. Let's go. This is what I meant with the circuit in Miniature Wonderland.
11 years in development come to an end as the drivers are lining up.
What the hell? Wait, it's like a stop motion? Is that what you're saying?
Historic.
This shit's crazy. One day I want to be like 80 years old and I just like make miniature worlds. That'd be so cool and fun. Bruh. Respect for people who do this shit. Nah, that's mad. That's mad. I thought we were talking about the like there's like a miniature world, one of those like things somewhere in the UK. This Instagram reel shares a 10-second video of a person in a chicken costume. What is what? Was that even the real? I'm so confused, man. Am I tired or is just nothing making sense anymore? Home team, new colors, big bricks to build with. Esme Kosterman joins MP Motorsport for her first full F1 Academy season in 2026, backed by a Lego Group. Yes, if you don't know, Lego is entering F1 Academy in 2026, and the driver is Esme Kosterman, and I guess they're going to be managed by MP Motorsport. So, yeah, keen to see how Esme Kosterman does. Shout out the Lego car. It's a museum. The cars are driving by themselves around the track. It's in wait, they're driving by themselves? That is pretty sick. What the fuck? Kimmy Core. I don't know how many more Instagram reels I can take, guys.
Word.
Dumb.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm done, guys. I'm done. Yeah, I feel like I need to get a mod team just to approve Instagram reels to make sure they're at least above a 4 out of 10 before I watch them. Piastri, a much smoother day than the first two. Speaking of F1, after we finished the Barcelona Shakedown, it was good. Nice to get some good laps on the board this morning. A much smoother day than the first two we had, so that was nice. I feel like I got into a pretty good rhythm and was able to feel what the car's actually like, which was nice. I tried a few things to see how we can improve it and stuff like that. Just trying running in a different configurations and settings to see what it's like on race weekends. All in all, a pretty successful morning. Yeah, they did some pretty good time. A pretty good time. Nico Hulkenberg runs wide with the Audi. Are they just filming all day waiting for someone to go off track? Whoa, 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 whoa. That's a bit of a weird off. I mean, you can't really see it, but... You didn't get beached though. You didn't get beached though. Oh yeah, hope for the Nico wins the race. Delay Llama. Stop. Landon Norris just clocked a 16.5, the second fastest time in the shakedown. Yeah, teams are getting quicker. Teams are getting quicker. We like to see it. A look back at yesterday's shakedown.
To be back in the car after a few weeks off. And everyone did a good job of getting the car ready today. It was a long day for all the mechanics and everyone in the team, you know, pushing flat out to get the car ready. Got a few laps in at the end of the day, and it was nice to get behind the wheel. You have to learn the car.
Is happening to my internet, fam? What is happening to my internet? Are we back? We good? We good, right? Okay. Okay, well, that's not sure what happened there because I thought I figured out the issue. It doesn't seem like it's figured out the issue. Don't know what's happening.
Understand its strengths and weaknesses.
Was this a 2-second buffer? Yeah, maybe it was. I thought I figured out the issue. I thought it was related to recording, but then that just happened. But maybe that was just a one-off. Maybe that was just a one-off.
Have to learn the car, understand its strengths and weaknesses, and just, you know, collect more information on these new cars. Hours have gone into this machine, so it was nice to get behind the wheel. With the new Honda power unit and these new cars, so yeah, it's exciting.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
More enthusiasm, please. Come on, come on. New season, new regs. Let's get excited, Lance. Let's get excited. Come on. Ali Parkin. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, so McLaren's got that thing, Ferrari don't, Mercedes don't, Red Bull don't, Aston don't. Damn, McLaren's the only team with that big thing on the top out of this group of teams. Red Bull got 3 of them, Aston got 3 of them, Mercedes got 3 of them, Ferrari got 1 big one, McLaren got 1 big one. What am I looking at, by the way, for push first pull rod? Because they've all got the same, have they not? Shaw wins the season. Y'all heard it here first. Lance was just annoyed he was getting any more time in the car at Barcelona. He wasn't getting more time in the car. Oh, I didn't even think about that. So, Eku. Or, what is this? Let's stop throwing the word aura around when there's no aura at present. At all. In a few weeks, we will know. Either he knows the car is shit or Ferrari actually cooked. Cloud White smoke was mysteriously reported to the pit lane. Fernando Alonso just wanting to get out on track for the first time.
Car. Can anyone see an Aston Martin anywhere? Hello? Where's my bloody car? Can anyone see an Aston Martin anywhere?
I wish you could still do watch parties on Twitch. If you don't know, Twitch used to allow you to watch any Amazon show on Twitch, and anyone who linked their Amazon account to their Twitch account could watch along with you. That would have been so fun to do for the Top Gear series. No, not Top Gear, Grand Tour. Showing the Cadillac gear. You make me overdrive. I can't, man. I can't. What is this? We need a, you know how there's PR teams? You know how there's PR teams to make sure everyone's in line? We need a cringe team. We need a cringe check team, I swear. I'm getting sick of McLaren and Ferrari's socials. And now I'm getting sick. I mean, that was kind of funny, though, Kim. What's Grand Tour? Grand Tour was the Amazon Top Gear. Basically, after Top Gear died, Amazon bought out the fucking hosts and basically rebooted it with, but named Grand Tour. Every other front wing team's front wings is attached to the front flap except Merck and Aston. Yeah. If Formula One had respect for the teams, they shouldn't have said anything about the shakedown and let the teams push out their own content. Or there should have just been no content at all. Williams are getting that bag. Official sponsor. BNY. What's BNY? It's not Binance, is it? Oh, they announced some new sponsors this week. What's BNY? Let's do our research. BNY. Global Financial Services. Cool. Wilkinson Sword. So that's a shaving company. Nice. Sparko. We all know Sparko. Nuveen. A TIAA company. Nuveen. Another investment company. Cool. Love the investment companies. What am I looking at? What is this? I don't get this. What is this? Why would he be driving backwards, bruh? I'm so confused. F1 driver Pierre Gasly invests in Gunther Steiner's led Tech 3 squad. Damn, why are there so many F1 people investing in this MotoGP team? I can't stand it. Last year, they're the woke guy from Oz who sponsor his own political party. Really? I don't know much about last year. I forgot they were Australian. Australian F1 team. My new testing began 5 days ago. Fine-tuning the fundamentals. Yeah, that's a bit of a L post from Williams.
You have enough leeway with that to move your head with. You have enough leeway. I need the homes,
yeah. Okay. What are we doing, Williams? What are we doing? Carlos Alcatraz taking inspiration from the fellow Spaniard. Is that what he was doing? Is that actually what he was doing? People on track, they stuck in fundamentals. Yeah, honestly. What a weird pose. We're excited to have America Mobile on board as the leader in Latin American telecom. They bring us the power of Telcel Mobile, Infinitum Broadband, and Claro Brazil's TV and data services. The journey starts now. Let's get started. Another big sponsor for Cadillac. Telcel's massive. And I assume these are probably big providers in South America. Any South Americans in chat? Can you confirm? Are these two big companies, I assume, in South America? Or Latin America? Alcatraz is crazy. Wait, did I say Alcatraz? Sorry. Wait, who was it the other day? I was watching a clip. Oh, who was it? Should be back. Right, I think I figured out how to fix this issue now. Are we back? Are we back on YouTube? Hey, okay, I think I figured out how to fix this issue now. I just restart OBS. Boom. Okay, all I need to do is restart OBS. The Twitch stream comes back, and YouTube doesn't end now because I changed the setting. Okay, but still, it's annoying when it like drops out like that, and then people are like, "He's dead." F in chat. It's just a way for me to get engagement, guys. It's a way for me to get engagement. Okay, that works. That works. Okay, I figured out how to now when it does happen. I've figured out how to prevent it from disconnecting the stream and making a new VOD. Anyways, back to what I was asking. Yeah, any South Americans in chat? Yeah, I don't know what's happened. I've not had this issue for like 2 weeks, and now it's happening all of a sudden. I don't get why there's no consistency to it. It's super weird. Oh, well. We lost 100 views on YouTube. Anyways, we're back. We're back. You guys can hear me on YouTube, right? Yeah, 35 minutes to go on testing now. Williams nearly finished building their car. Are we serious? Are we serious? The assembly of the new Williams is in its final phase, after which it will be clear how much the overweight impacts and the theoretical consequences due to the modified chassis. Other teams dodged a similar issue. However, at Grove, they've been on this project since January 25th, and I have expected them to be among the most prepared. So skipping 3 sessions and having a ballast you can do little about is pretty disappointing. Whack. I blame Audi Revolut F1 team. Agreed. Who's gonna win? Damn, Christian looks locked in. There we got Herb Dean repping. That's Zach Brown grew some hair. Come on, Christian. Come on, Christian. No, come on, Christian. Lock in. That's how we do it. Wait, how does that bring it back up? No, Christian's going off. Introducing the lightweight champion of the world. That's what we use AI for, guys. Make the comment section look like Max Verstappen's service history. Banana Leclerc sexy photos. What is happening? Do y'all have an iconic gamer tag? Wait, this isn't even an F1 post. I'm done. Alpine new boss. The 2 seconds before I realized this was AI was still crazy. Horner would get dropped now. Yeah, I think Zach's got some like some power behind his shots for sure. Pull rod versus push rod. I see. Okay. But in that other image, they all had this. They all had push rod, didn't they? Wait. Now that I know the difference between push rod and pull rod, let's go back to that image and let me see if I can work it out. So push rod, push rod, push rod, push rod, push. Yeah, they're all push rod. This is the Ponden hotline, guys. This is the Ponden hotline. Fry season is so bad they're getting Leclerc's wheel blessed by the Pope. Oh, how old was that? That was the new Pope, wasn't it? What we got from Natchez. To wrap up these tests, the Mosos have cleared the hills of Montmello and closed off access up to 1 kilometer around. They've identified kids just for going to watch from 600 meters away. They're idle, do a couple of laps. On top of that, I'm told they did it with a mocking and superior tone towards 15, 16-year-old kids. That's pretty deplorable. It's worth highlighting that circuit security has been pretty much always very kind and respectful while carrying out their duties. Weird. It's a weird fine line, right? It's a weird fine line. New visuals of the AMR 26. Stop. When your GPS says you'll arrive at 7:58 p.m. but you crash into a wall instead. I can't. Wait, we actually lost 200 viewers on Twitch? What the fuck happened? Guys, refresh if you haven't already. Yeah, run bar Cadillac using push rod config. Interesting. I thought there'd be more variation, to be honest. All right. Whose car is the most different from the others? Honestly, they're all quite different at the moment. What's up, DG Vu? All right, we've caught up on the Discord. If there's anything else, chuck it in there and we'll have a look. But we're just waiting now. The last 30 minutes of testing. Really scraping the ground with the bib there. You can also see the subtle rake compared to the floor body. That's a good photo of the Rebel. We got that. You can now gift 1,000 subs on Twitch. What the fuck? Who wants to be the first 1,000 gifter, guys? Who wants to be the first 1,000 gifter to the Ponden stream? That's insane, though. Like, the fact that they add 1,000 gifting option for streamers like those top streamers, that's insane. Wait, do smaller streamers even have the option? Wait, 7,000, 8,000 AUD. What the fuck? That's ridiculous. And then Twitch take half of that anyway. Very encouraging reliability from the Honda engine today. No major issues encountered. Alonso's still doing a long run. Aston Martin should approach the 100 lap run. That's good. Lewis Hamilton on Facebook earlier today. Checking in. That's a wrap for testing in Barcelona. It's such an exciting time. How's the start of the year been for everyone? The same way you all root for me, I root for you. Root for you, for each and every one of you. Wishing you all the best. Always. That's such a Facebook post. I was going to say, why did he do only a post on Facebook? But that is such a Facebook post. Is Twitch's cut 50%? Yeah, 50% cut. Until I get... So basically how Twitch's cuts work is they take 50%. But if you get... 100 sub points. So basically 100... tier 1 subs. So not primes, not gifted subs. 100 tier 1 subs for 3 months. Then you move up to a 60-40 split. And then if you get 300 tier 1 subs, you get a 70-30 split. So, yeah. Obviously, the goal is to try hit 100 tier 1 subs. So I can get a 60-40 split instead of 50-50 split. But we're at the end of the month. And we're at 76, so we're still a little bit off that. I know some streamers who stream full time. I mean, I stream full time, but some streamers who stream full time do a bit of like a plus push where they're like, guys, please don't sub with the Prime. Please don't give subs. Just sub with tier 1, guys. Please, please, please. And like, I get it. I respect it. Like, it's their job, and like having that higher split is really important. But I just don't have the interest to sit on stream all day begging for tier 1 subs. But obviously, to let you guys know, if you do sub with tier 1, it does help me get to that 100 mark in comparison to a Prime. So if you are sub to... Basically, I'm putting it out there. I'll put it out there once, right? If you're sub to me with Prime and you're sub with tier 1 to another streamer, it would mean a lot if you could swap and Prime to them and tier 1 to me for a couple months until we get 100. But again, like, it will come when it comes, you know what I mean? Jing, thank you so much for the sub with Prime, dude. I really do appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you subbing for the first time. Hell yeah. Good timing. Yeah, good timing. Thank you, man. Can't you bypass that by using your alts and subbing? I guess you could do. But then you're paying for it. And then I think I did the math once, and it's like you wouldn't recoup the money back over 3 months with the amount of subs that you have to get. Yeah, it would cost over £3,600 for 1,000 gift subs. That's crazy. More than a monthly wage. Yeah, it's crazy that that money gets dropped on Twitch to those big streamers.
I think you should do this more often. Just stream for a few hours and chat F1 related shit for no reason other than vibes.
Mr. Hobby, David, the 100 bits. No, I would say I do this a lot, especially on Grand Prix weekends. We just go through Discord, we look at posts, and we chat about shit. But I think the approach of like just sitting here and chatting, and like the vibes being the way they've been the last few days has happened for two reasons. One, because I'm streaming on YouTube, it's really encouraged me to be more chatty and less watching videos. Because like usually I'm like, oh, what are we going to do to fill in time? Let's watch a video. Whereas I've been more like chatty to fill in time. But there's been so many of you guys in YouTube chat, in Twitch chat, in TikTok chat, talking and asking questions and having good conversations with that. It's been so easy to chat compared to like, you know, sometimes in the past where like, I'm like, well, I got nothing to talk about. There's no one in chat really conversating. So, you know what I mean? Like, so basically, it's thanks to you guys like tuning in and having good conversations with that. I'm able to just like chill here and chat for so long. It's been really, really good. Like this morning, chatting for so long without even a single thing popping up in Discord was really, really fun. So yeah, definitely want to continue this vibe into the season now. Yo, Appy or Arpy, how do you pronounce it? Appy? Thank you so much for the sub, dude. I really do appreciate you coming with the tier 1 after hearing what I was saying. Thank you so much. Appreciate you coming in and subbing for the first time and contributing to that Partner Plus goal. Thank you, dude. Thank you. WW. Is there any updates on who is still on track and how many laps this afternoon? I assume it's the same people as this morning. So Haas, McLaren, Red Bull, Cadillac, Audi, Aston Martin, Alpine, and yeah. Thanks for streaming these test days. I enjoyed it so much. And I'm that time guy from YouTube. Hey, you're the one in chat being like, you don't have respect for people's time. Well, I appreciate you on Twitch, dude. I'm glad you enjoyed the streams. I'm sorry I was late, but my internet was dying. Is there any update? I read that. All thanks to Dalai Lama. He prayed for you. Yeah, big shout out to Dalai Lama. Sup, Kenki? Welcome to the stream, dude. There's different sub prices on Android. Yeah, so Play Store and Apple Store take cuts. So Twitch don't take the cut. They put the cut onto the customer, which you could argue that's fair or not. But yeah, so that's why subs cost more on the Twitch phone app versus the PC app. How did Red Bull go today? Haven't been able to follow. Red Bull's been doing pretty good. Max did a decent time. They've been getting some laps in. Yeah. Yo, we got a hype train going as well. Thank you, guys. Jay Colliver, thank you for the bits. Is Lewis on track today? I think Lewis was in this morning, right? An article from one of the boys on the hill. A slightly different piece. This is what I've learned from Montmello. Surprise Alpine, Honda, Aston question mark, and much more. Oh, I thought it was going to be like a kid watching from the hill. I see.
Choo choo.
Sunrise, thank you for 100 bits. Appreciate you contributing to the train. Lewis is in now. Charles isn't this morning. Ah, there you go. What's up with Dalai Lama? We looked at one Dalai Lama photo and then everyone just started spamming in Discord and now it's become a meme. But notice after I timed him out, he stopped. Theory is when you know everything but nothing works. Practice is when everything works but no one knows why. In Ferrari, theory and practice are combined. Nothing works and no one knows why. Okay, I saw this video. 243k likes. He clearly didn't push them the same. Watch this. Nah. Oh, maybe. Still rigged, manipulated, man. Scientists have made a bracelet that converts stress into electricity. These fan bases, honestly. I might open my laptop more now. Holy. Banger. Oh my lord. Justin, thank you so much for coming in with the sub as well, dude. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for coming with the tier 1. Appreciate you subbing for the first time. And we got the hype train up to level 2. Hell yeah. Thank you, Justin. Maybe we are going to hit the sub goal. Maybe we are going to hit this Partner Plus sub goal to get that 60-40 split. That would help out a lot, honestly. Like, sometimes I'll like have a really good stream where like you guys are dropping fucking gifted subs, bits, all that, and then I open up the report tab and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it's unbelievable that Twitch take 50%. Like, think about this, right? Like, again, I don't stream for the money, but obviously it is my job at the end of the day, so like it is something I have to look at. But like, think about this, right? You sub for $5. I get $2.50 of that. Then of that $2.50, I have to pay 50% to tax. I get $1.25 of the $5 you sent me. It's crazy. It is crazy. I didn't know gifts didn't contribute. That's rubbish. Yeah, it's only tier 1s, not primes, not gifts. But it's sub points. So like, I think my dad subs for tier 3 and I think someone else subs for tier 3 as well. So that counts as 6 sub points. 50% tax. Where are we living? I live in the UK, so I think it's like, what's lowest bracket? Like 40%. Wait, what is I don't know what the UK tax brackets are. UK tax bracket. Oh, sorry, it's 20%. Well, it depends what bracket you're in. 20%. It depends. Like, some years I'm below the 50k because yeah, some years I'm below the 50k because I obviously, as a self-employed, I can write a lot of things off and like my actual earnings is under 50k. But then some years it's over 50k and it's 40%. Yeah, not 50%, but still, I was just rounding down. I was rounding down to put into perspective how it's like Twitch takes half, government takes half. Like it's crazy, man. I don't know. It's really nice on YouTube. Like there's been a lot of support on YouTube these last few streams especially, and like obviously the ad rates on YouTube are really nice. I'm fairly sure the ad rates are better on YouTube than Twitch. Yeah, they've got to be. And it's so nice when someone donates super chat on YouTube and I get 70% of that. Like that's so much better than fucking 50. Lewis Hamilton, time, what's up, Darker? Thanks for making the testing enjoyable. No worries at all, Adam Atomic Blaster. We're doing it all again in 2 weeks' time. Is that a UK only thing where the government takes half? No, Australia tax rates are high as well. I think Australia and UK have 2 of the highest tax rates in the world. Move to Monaco. Yeah, might have to. What has Ferrari done to their drivers? Leclerc before Ferrari.
I got this. I got this. I got this. I got this.
Where was Carlos Sainz, bruh? Where was Carlos Sainz? Why is Max driving a McLaren? Max in a McLaren? Okay. Let's be serious now. Let's be serious now. Shakedown wrapped up. Who's excited for Bahrain testing? We've still got 18 minutes left. Still got 18 minutes left, guys. Only haters will say this is AI. I must admit, I'm the real. Stop. All right, we've got 18 minutes left of testing. We're gonna obviously have some more news, I reckon, come out in the last 18 minutes, but let's watch a video in the meantime. A new video got uploaded by Red Bull and Pole Racing this morning, which I want to watch. It is F1 related. All right, so if you don't know, there's a motorsport in Australia, V8 Supercars Championship. And the team is called Red Bull and Pole Racing. And they uploaded a video today, V8 Supercar drivers versus an F1 car. So let's give this a watch once these ads are done. Yeah, ad rates on YouTube depend on, what you stream and your audience. F1 ads aren't too bad. Obviously nowhere near as much as like Finance Bros and golf and all that shit, but it's still it's not as bad as like gaming and other stuff. If you had 200 viewers each on YouTube and Twitch, would you get more from YouTube through ads? I think so. I think YouTube ads are just better. But I stream more on Twitch, so I get more from Twitch technically. Yeah, 70-30 is the standard commission everywhere in every business. The highest people typically go 70-30. Yeah. Have you seen the recent photos of Hamilton smiling? It's beautiful. I'm not chucking the Discord. That, in fact, was not AI. All right, let's watch this video from Red Bull Ampol Racing. Australian supercar drivers drive an F1 car for the first time. I'm looking forward to this because Brock Feeney and Will Brown both went and did Toyota Racing Series and Open Wheel Racing Series in New Zealand. So it was cool to see them drive an open wheel car. Maybe not for the first time, but like, which is rare because they usually drive GT cars.
How do I start it again?
Again?
Where's the start button again?
We started.
Oh, you start it. That's easier.
Dude, that looked pretty dang good.
Oh, Brock and Will would have loved doing this, man.
This sounds dangerous.
It wasn't my idea, but I'm pumped to watch you guys. Scott Speed here. We are in the south of Australia at the Bend.
Yo, Brendan Hartley. Okay, so we've got Brendan Hartley, obviously ex Red Bull or Toro Rosso F1 driver. We've got Scott Speed, former F1 driver as well. We've got Will Brown, who drives for the V8 Supercar team, and Brock Feeney as well. I've been driven around by Brock Feeney in one of these cars in a hot lap at Queensland Raceway. He is a very nice guy.
Kiwi, Brendan Hartley here. Two Aussie V8 supercar legends, Brock Feeney and Will Brown. And they're going to get to drive a Formula One car today.
Pretty excited.
Now we need to
I
like
never
this.
thought I'd get this opportunity, to be honest.
So we're going to give you guys 5 laps each to see how fast you can go in the Formula One car.
Why does Brock Feeney look like he's... Yeah, I was going to say, he looks like he's shitting himself.
5 laps each to see how fast you can go in the Formula One car.
I'm freaking out a little bit now. I was excited until you put that pressure on, but it's going to be cool.
All right, time to set
That
some
accent is so
baselines
thick.
in your natural environment here, in this beast. Just to make sure everything's copacetic, I'm gonna ride shotgun.
Righto, let's go.
Listen to how good this Mustang is.
One lap flyer, is that it?
One lap.
What's that, the Chevy?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the Chevy.
The gear ratio is just hard in the limiter on 6.
What track are they at?
Yeah, he's doing good. Come on, Will.
Oh, they're at the bend.
1:37.23. No idea if that's any good, but we're going to find out soon.
We are.
All right, that's baseline's done in the V8 supercar. I think rock, paper, scissors. Who goes first?
Whoever wins goes second. Scissors, paper, rock.
Nah, it's paper, scissors, rock. Not scissors, paper, rock.
He's looking more nervous.
Yeah.
Get these guys in the F1 car. I'm gonna coach them up a
Wait,
little
was Brock
bit.
going first?
I think you're ready to send it.
Good.
All right, guys, check out your whip here. It's a little bit. It's also a V8. So yeah, same
This
thing,
is the
right?
bend at a
Feel
track
at home, then.
in
This one
Australia.
revs to like 18,000 though.
All right.
Probably half the weight of your car and quadruple the downforce.
Yeah.
I don't know how this would last a Gold Coast jumping the curbs, but
Should we get one of you boys in there? Have a look.
yeah, let's jump in it. You're up, Rob.
Imagine F1 did the Gold Coast 500.
I like
That'd
it.
be nuts.
Nervous. Any last tips?
Always positive on the throttle. The clutch map is shallow, quite steep, then shallow.
Yeah.
Everything else.
Radio's fairly line of sight, so I'll only talk to you as you go down the pit straight.
Cool, yeah, no worries. And you'll call me in or wave me in? Yeah.
Go have fun, man.
Yeah.
Enjoy
He looks
this.
so nervous.
We've prepared Brock as best we can. Now it's time to show up.
It's feeling pretty real about now. Me, it's small in here. Jesus
Now's not the
Christ.
time to say that.
Me.
Don't go too fast, because then I've got to go fast.
Who you got your money on?
I got my money on Will.
I'm with Brock.
All right, hey, don't let me down.
Radio check, Brock.
Yeah, I got you there.
Oh, here we go. Is he gonna have anti-stall? All right, Brock. No pressure, buddy. You got this.
got it. He got it. He got it.
So the plan is to do 5 laps.
All right, Brock, looking good. We're starting the stopwatch this time by. Crazy.
Look at that.
That looked deep.
Man, that looked deep. Dude, that looked pretty dang good.
Oh, he's putting pressure on me here.
Flat through the kink, first lap.
If he's flat through the king, I don't want to.
Oh, no, he lifted.
Oh.
1:11.3. It's only 20 odd seconds faster than your lap, mate.
Oh,
He is way more nervous watching now.
Oh, that sounds too fast.
You can tell Brock's pushing up.
We're keeping the lap time here, but it's pretty impressive,
Does it?
to be honest. No pressure.
He looks fast, so I'm nervous. I feel the pressure.
Box, this lap. Box, this lap.
Oh, he's going again.
Box.
You reckon he ignored them on purpose?
Yeah, I know. I'm just cutting laps. Oh, I swear we said 5 laps. He's at least up to 7.
Donuts on the in lap as well, right?
Yeah, just to screw me. This is not a boxing lap.
Okay, now he comes in. I would have done that. Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you.
Yeah, oh my goodness. That's so fun, thank you.
That must be a dream for these guys.
Did you unplug your radio?
No, it's just so quiet.
They said box like 6 times. You did like 3 extra laps.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah!
You gotta lean against the back.
Really?
Otherwise, I'm just like, my head's just like, when it's not through some corners, I'm just like going crazy.
I might put my thing on then.
Yeah, I'd love to know, like, how, okay, obviously when the, like, young drivers go from, like, F4 to F3 to F2 to F1, like, they're young, and so their muscles are, like, smaller, but also, like, those cars are slow. But what's it like when, like, a GT3 driver, like these guys, go to an F1 car? Like, are their necks... Obviously, they're going to be able to handle full-on F1 G-forces, but, like, are they pretty good at handling it?
Where do I start it again?
Like, from the sounds of it, no.
Say that again.
Where's the start button again?
Oh, we started.
Oh, you start it. That's easier. What else can I stuff up in here?
All right, right now, what is he feeling?
It all feels pretty real about now. I was so stoked I didn't stall it, so hopefully you can get away fine, but there's just so many buttons and stuff that you got to do.
You got it, you got it.
All right, Brock,
I win.
1 Brock, 0 Will so far.
He shouts dinner tonight.
This is so cool. Oh, big lockup. Oh, he's fucking. Well, his laps are fucked now.
A lot has happened so far. He stalled it, and he's locked up the brakes already in the first corner.
I like how they're showing this. Like, I think a lot of drivers would be like, no, cut that out. Don't show me being bad.
Here, buddy, give me everything you got. Got money on this.
But you can see the flat spot on the front right.
Than his first lap.
So the speed's pumping me up.
That was pretty good. Yeah, that's all right.
Okay, his first lap was about 1 second slower than Brock's first lap. All right, Will, you can stop messing around. It's time to pick it up, buddy. Lap 2 there is within a second now of Brock. That was flat.
He's pushing now.
Holy moly. It's close.
Box, this lap. Box, this lap.
He's sure that he does an extra 3 laps.
Nice shot. That looked quick.
All
Oh,
right,
it just started raining. What the fuck? Good timing.
The old track record at the bend. was a 115.4. One of you guys ran a 107.9, and one of you ran a 106.6. Which one do you think it was?
Wait, would that count as an actual track record, even though it was an official session? Would that be like a new track record?
Bro, got it. The new track record. 106.6. At least got a little cherry on top of the weekend.
Yeah, I'll take that. I needed that.
Well, that's a wrap. The car is in one piece. Thank goodness. So that means we get to do it again one day.
Wait, low key. Scott Speed does kind of look like Linus Tech Tips, but
Well, that's a wrap.
he does a little bit, doesn't he? Anyways, that was a good vid. Those Aussies would have loved that. Part of me is like, I wish this was like on the main Red Bull channel with like with the F1 drivers, but I'm glad they got to spin in an F1 car. That is an insane experience for them. All right, let's bang the little vid. Let's go back to looking at some of the news and stuff that's come out from testing. We've got 5 minutes left of the shakedown, guys. 5 minutes left of the shakedown. What the fuck happened, bro? As soon as my stream went down, viewers just cut in half. I thought it would come back, but okay, I really need to get this issue fixed. I don't know why it keeps cutting out. It's ridiculous. Have you been to the Azerbaijan GP? I have not. Azerbaijan's one of my favorite Grand Prix on the calendar, so I'd love to get there one day. But no, I've not been. All right, what we got? What the fuck, bro? Do you accept this? Do you accept this shit in your Discord? Fabio, what the hell is that? I don't know if I should be disturbed or laugh. That's the usual in his Discord? Okay. We've deep faked him onto okay. Alright. I'm just thankful I've only been deep faked / AI'd onto Dalai Lama at this point. I want you not to waste your career over here. And now you drag this gentleman with you too. Picture. Stealthy zooms. Wow, great photos that. Oh, the house looks good, doesn't it? The house looks so good. What the fuck? Shot on Nokia. There's a lot worse than that, okay. What is this? This marks the end of my venture at the Barcelona test. Today, unfortunately, I've got a long stint back home to attend to other responsibilities. It's been the most absolutely wild week of my life. We hit it off with John Noble, showed the world Hedges crash, broke the exclusive on the flight and truck transporting the AMR-26 with footage of the landing and transport right then and there. The first to reveal the AMR-26. I couldn't be proud of the work we've done. A huge thanks to everyone for the messages these past few days. I haven't had time to read them all yet, but I'll get to them as soon as I can. Whatever happens with the Aston Martin project, they say what matters are the friends you make along the way, and that couldn't be truer. I'll remember E-Kites and J. Piero for the rest of my life with tremendous fondness. Though I trust, think, and hope we'll team up again soon rather than later. Yo, big shout outs for Natchez. W's in chat for all the team. Natchez, the race, and Soy Motor for being trackside, covering all over the last 5 days. They are the true heroes, because if it wasn't for them, we would have had no information from this testing. And I cannot believe that we didn't. I cannot believe that we didn't have more media there. Like, the fact that the biggest media we had there was the race is kind of crazy. Like, I thought we'd have more. I thought we'd have Sky Sports trying to get stuff, but instead they've just been using these people's information. So these guys are the true goats. Big shout out to them, honestly. Yeah, they deserve all the love they've gotten over the last few days. Yeah, the race and Soy Motor carried. To me, the RBR looks peak, while the other liveries are just fine. Racing Bull is hideous, you reckon? Those people are legends, yeah. Lewis just did a 1:16.3, damn. Even the kids feel better. We saw that. Aston are concerned they may be carrying as much as 80 kgs of dead weight in their car. Lewis Hamilton has just set the fastest lap of the entire shakedown. Wait, really? Yo! 16.3 for Lewis Hamilton. Fastest lap of the shakedown. They're going for the glory runs. They're going for the glory runs to end. They're going for the glory runs to end the test. We'd love to see that, though. We'd love to see that. Ferrari have looked reliable. They're going to set the fastest lap time of the thing. Yeah, I definitely think if I had to do a pecking order right now of testing, I'd go Mercedes P1, Ferrari P2, McLaren P3, Red Bull P4. I only put McLaren below Ferrari at the moment because McLaren took too many days to get out on track and didn't get as much running as some other teams. But yeah, we'll get a updated lap count soon. 9th World Drivers' Championship incoming. Ferrari thinking about the headlines. Oh yeah, Italian news gonna pop off. Classic Ferrari preseason routine. Yeah, the glory runs, dude. The glory runs. Cold. You should get banned. You should actually get banned if you waste precious energy on that shit. Isn't Hamilton's time the same as Max's fastest lap in 2023? I'm not sure. Wasn't it a different track layout in 2023 though? The whole generation. I could have drank that water. True. 1644. Let's fucking go. Post 2020. Prost 2001 glory run type beat for those of us who remember. Oh, so you remember Poochie Head? Poochie Head could be 12 years old, or Poochie Head could be like 50 years old. We'll never know. But the thing is, Poochie Head's up to date with all the memes and stuff, so I feel like he's got to be like 20 in the 20s or teens. But saying for us who remember, Poochie Head is Chunks' cousin, really? Has Poochie ever done a face reveal? Flex X Signs Burner. Thank you guys for the follows. Wait, Justin. Did I miss your sub? Did I miss your sub? Or did I thank Justin? I remember thanking Uppy. Did I thank Justin? Okay, Justin, if I did forget or I missed it, sorry. Thank you so much for the sub, dude. Really do appreciate you coming in with the tier 1. I'm so sorry if I missed that. If not, you're getting 2 thank yous. So thank you, dude. Appreciate you coming in the tier 1. Appreciate you supporting. He has done a face reveal? I need to see this right now. He looks like AJ from Beta Squad. They're still 5 seconds off of the pole time. Yeah, but these cars are expected to be slower. These cars are meant to be 2 to 3 seconds slower than last year's cars. They're running in non-prime time Spain conditions. These cars have only been out on track for 24 hours, and they're not even pushing to the max. So I think that's a really solid time for a shakedown. Absolute cap. Only thing Ferrari may finish top this year may be the shakedown. Maybe. As for the speed limit, setting that time, yeah. I wonder how many laps Lando clocked in. Yeah, we're going to get some lap time updates soon, I think. I think the fact that we're only 4 to 5 seconds off pole and shakedown is more impressive than right. Yeah, exactly. All right, let's wait for these final lap count updates to come out, because I'm sure once we get the final reports of the day, then people will do the calculations of everything. Introducing the ultimate weekend ticket for the Sim Racing Expo in Charlotte. The ticket delivers an unforgettable motorsport experience. 3 days of Sim Racing Expo, 1 day of your choice at the NASCAR Hall of Fame, race day bundle for the legendary Coca-Cola at Charlotte Motor Speedway. That's pretty cool. All right, let's wait for this final ness to come out. Poster-worthy frames for your Friday. That's cool. That is cool. Maybe Ferrari have cooked. Maybe Ferrari have cooked, guys. Maybe Ferrari have cooked. I think all the pole records will be smashed this year because never have I ever seen cars so reliable and just 5 seconds off the pole in new regs. I don't think they'll be smashed this year. No, 5 seconds is going to be a lot of time to bring down. Maybe Monza. Maybe Monza will be the only track where the cars are faster than last year. Yo, so at the Red Bull factory, I'm fairly sure you're allowed to bring dogs in on a Friday into the office. So, has the team bringing in their dogs into the e-arena. Look at him rocking the sim racing jacket. Look at him. But yeah, I've always seen the team posting their dogs in the office. So I'm assuming it must be... No, it wouldn't have been Friday. Maybe Wednesdays? I don't know. One day a week, I think. Or one day a month they're allowed to bring their dogs into the factory, which is pretty cool. Now, they'll be energy deprived, so they may not run full power. An even faster Monza race, please no. Aren't they faster on straights but slower in corners? Yeah, that's what's expected. Alright, I want to get this timing. I want to get these timings. Ferrari, I think their Prost GP 2001. Prost's Grand Prix most notable preseason testing appearance occurred in 2001 when the team unexpectedly topped the timesheets in Estoril, Portugal with John Alesi, driving the AP04. They were over a second faster than rivals. However, this glory running was widely believed to be an attempt to attract sponsors with a light fuel car, as their performance did not translate to the season, where they were 3 seconds off the pace in Melbourne. That is funny. That is funny. Wait till the end. Okay, I hate it. It's like that. I'm sorry. Why do we need to put loud music and a skull over that? In McLaren's last run, the car was completely filled with Flovers. I'm surprised another team didn't go for any glory runs. Lewis Hamilton's just at the fastest lap of the entire shakedown. I'm calm. Where's the Matt tweet? Matt, where's Matt's tweet? Okay, chat just woke up. Anything happen? Lewis Hamilton set the fastest lap time of the entire shakedown. Kick now, new McLaren sponsor. Yep. They brought their IB7 to my university too. Yeah, Red Bull's been on it with like the show car and events and stuff like that. Signs Burner and Flexi. Thank you guys for the follows. That flow on the McLaren kind of looks like the kickstart. It does a little bit, doesn't it? The black and the green. I will miss DRS. Will we miss DRS though? I can't, bro. I can't. New spec B is rumored Lamau to be half to 1 second faster. I mean, that's in theory, though. That's in theory. But I swear Ferrari bought a basic A-spec car. Yeah, that's what I mean. So, it's all for Ghazi, man. These times are all for Ghazi. For Goozy, for Ghazi. You'll probably still say DRS unintentionally. Yeah, I think that'll be the case. It would be like the Force India. People will call it... Like, when people were calling Racing Point Force India for... for years. I don't think so. FIA backed by Merck and Audi will interfere with fast development of the cars reaching maximum potential within a year or so because they invested lots of resource and money into this. Wait, so you're saying they're going to favor Merck and Audi? I think you should expect somehow Fry will fumble even if they have a good car. Oh, yeah, of course. Man, good old days, Force India. If only the owner didn't scam the country and run away. It's not too late for them to bring back the term DRS and ERS for overtake and boost. It's just simple. Why isn't there a summary of the whole session there? We're just waiting for it to drop, I think. I want to see all the total times and stuff like that. I'm addicted. I'm addicted. Oh, these are fastest lap times of the tests. Fastest lap times of the week in Barcelona. And I want to see the whole list. Lewis Hamilton, 1:16.3. George Russell, 1:16.4. Lando Norris, 1:16.5. Charles Leclerc, 1:16.6. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. And then I think for Red Bull in the 17s. That's big. That's big. Lewis Hamilton top session. This is big for the PR. This is big for the PR. My guess is the entire grid spread will be within 3.5 seconds. Maybe minus Cadillac. Cadillac still haven't gone to the 20s yet. HP getting their money's worth for sure. Yeah, this is true though. We're so back. We're so back. Oh, but he just cropped his own image. That's fucked. That is fucked. They'll unlock their true potential by 2028, I guess. Wait, can everyone do it? I want to do a test right now. Everyone watching the stream on Twitch, refresh the stream if you can. You're not going to get ads. There's no ads going to run. Just refresh the stream. If you're on mobile, go out, click someone else's stream, come back. I want to test a theory here, a game theory. He shot dust when Lando won. Let's be for real. He shot dust. They'll unlock true potential by 2028. I agree. Lewis fanboys need to let go. He lost. Hey, he just said the fastest lap time of preseason. Okay. He just said the fastest lap time of the shakedown. What do you mean? Thank you. Let's wait. We'll give it a minute. We'll give it a minute to update. Let's see. Because people have been saying if your stream drops, people have been theorizing that if your stream drops and then comes back, people who stay in the stream after a stream dropped and like don't refresh or whatever, don't count as a viewer, they count as a bot. So let's see how much the viewers go up. Yeah, we just gained 50 viewers. Sick! Yo! Yeah, we just gained 100 viewers. Right on Twitch. What an amazing system. Thanks for nerfing people like me who have never botted ever. Ever, ever, ever. Thank you. I knew that. I was like, we've literally had 350 plus viewers on Twitch every day for both streams for the whole week. And then my stream drops and we're at 250. And I'm like, that doesn't make sense. There's no way the stream dropped and we just lost 100 viewers. There's no way. And then, what do you know? I asked everyone to refresh. Wait, now it's gone back down to 285. What the fuck's happening? I'm confused. I'm confused. I lag every day. We're going to be eating good today. Wait, what do you mean you're going to be eating good today? What, they fixed it or something? Classic Jace Gaming. Thank you for the follow. Wait, now it's come back to normal. I'm so confused. Why is Twitch so bad? Yo, Classic Jace Gaming. Thank you for following and then coming in with the sub with Prime. Appreciate that, dude. Thank you for subbing for the very first time. I had to feel it on Twitch one day from getting randomly botted. Hell yeah. I hate when you go on my fucking Twitch tracker and stupid idiot Nick, this menace named Nick view botted me. Like what, 13,000? No, more than that. 20,000, 23,000 followers one day. So now you just see it on the fucking graph. It's so annoying. At least we surpassed that in like 2022, but still. It's pretty crazy to look at this. You know how we're talking about, you know how we're rating like streams. You know how I was rating my like, I think Chris asked, rate your F1. Sorry, rate your content years from best to worst. Like you can kind of see like COVID hit, and then like we had that nice spike with COVID, and then like the growth after that, and then the 2021 season was fucking insane. And then 2022 with F1 Manager and F1 Watch Alongs were crazy.
Something Hamilton WDC 2026 confirmed something goat something.
Exactly. Mr. Harvey, David, the 100 bits, dude. I appreciate you've been popping off with the bits. I don't know how many bits you've donated this week, but you're insane. Thank you, dude. And then yeah, 2022. Damn it, I can't believe 2022 was the most growth, more than 2021. But that was like prime. Oh my god, look at that. June to September, so June, July, August, so let's say 3 months, I gained like 4,000 followers. That was like from F1 Manager and shit. That was crazy time. And then yeah, end of 2022, 2023 kind of plateaued at the start. Then the 2023 season a little bit, and then 2024, what happened there? And then yeah, end of 2025, madness, and then now this week, madness. It's been kind of mad. This stuff's kind of interesting though. Game streamed, 1. The game streams has kind of gone down now. Averagely, okay, keep in mind, I've been streaming for 7 years now almost. I've been streaming for almost 7 years now. And I'll be 7 years this year. But still, 36 followers on average per stream. I stream on average I stream 6 hours per stream. That's crazy. I used to go ham back in the day. I stream on average. That's to think I miss 8 months of streaming and I stream on average 3.5 times per week. That's pretty banging. I've streamed 1,149 days out of the 2,200 days since I started streaming. I hate looking at this graph. I used to like religiously look at this graph, and then I realized it's so dumb because like Summit 1G rated me that month, so it looks better than others. And then like some months I play games, some months I don't, some months I try different things, but I don't know, it's weird. But like if you go back to my look at this, I was a fucking demon back in the day. 7-hour stream, 7 hours, 9 hours, 8 hours, 8 hours. 8 hours, 12 hours. Like, it was just like 8 hours. It was 10 hours. And then in 2020, 10 hours, like prime COVID time. 9 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours, 8 hours. I was fucking crazy with it. And then I think, was it 2021 was crazy as well. Because like Sundays I would stream I'd wake up in the morning, do 2 hours of practice on stream for league race. Then league race for 2 hours. Then 2 hour build up. Then it was like 10-hour stream. Yeah, look at this. Like 10-hour streams almost like every Grand Prix weekend. Mad. But that was back when I was just streaming. And I wasn't doing any like YouTube content, any TikTok content. It wasn't with Red Bull, so I didn't have to do streams on the Red Bull channel. Damn, 2024, we're slacking. We start off strong though. We start off strong. It's kind of crazy. Sunday's my most streamed day, and I still haven't streamed on Sunday this year. And I won't be streaming on Sunday this week either. Which is bad. Sunday streams will return soon. Because like, I used to go live basically every Sunday. Look, basically every Sunday I would go live. But for some reason, I just haven't gone live on Sunday. Because everything's been happening during the week this year in F1. Kind of mad, kind of mad. Okay, now the viewers have dropped back down to normal. What the fuck's happened? We just lost 100 viewers when the stream went down. That makes no sense. F1 Racer, David Raid. I'll be back for New Year's. I'll be back for car reveals. I'll be back for race 1. I'll be back for race 4. I'll be back for Out of Sun Rate. I'll be back for Monza. 2024 was best year, yeah, for sure. First F1 season where I'm following from the start. Just gone to the middle of last season. Looking forward to watching along with you. Love the YouTube react videos. Hell yeah, Classic Jays. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you again for the sub.
As of this moment, 4,460 bits.
God damn.
It'll continue into the future as long as the content is good.
As long as the content is good.
Easily one of the best F1 related streamers out there. Keep it up, and while you're at it, embrace the Dalai Lama memes. I have a funny feeling they won't be stopping anytime soon.
I don't mind the Dalai Lama memes continuing in moderation. If I open up Discord and it's just them constantly, it's repetitive. But the occasional one, like, you remember the gnome meme back in the day? You guys remember that? You remember when all the streams would get gnomed back in the day? Gnome meme. Oh. You remember the gnome back in the day? We need to keep it like this. We need to keep it like that. He needs to, Dalai Lama just needs to appear occasionally for a good laugh. Not the whole time scrolling Discord. November 29, 2019 stream legendary. Wait, why? Was that your first stream, Trini Enemy? I'm doing a meme right now about Hamilton. You gotta see it. All right, lock in. Or when Cadrill gets linked this as bait. Dude, am I crazy or are you from the Counter-Strike scene? I swear your name is tied to CS somehow. You know it. You know it. You know it. Best rating on HLTV. Yeah, I used to play Counter-Strike competitively for like 3 years. And then I did 1 season of Australian Pro League. Look at me. Look at me. Wait. How do I look at my rating? How do I look at my rating? How do you look at my rating? Where's my rating gone? Oh, complete statistics. Here we go. Boom. Look at that rating. Look at that rating. So yeah, I used to play Counter-Strike back in the day. But the thing that I found crazy was I used to write Steam guides. Let me show you. So as you can tell with my stream, I'm very analytical. Like I look at things quite in depth and like I love to like go all out with like looking at in depth with things. So when I was like 12 years old, I don't even remember how old I was. I used to write guides for the pick'ems and they would always pop off. I don't remember which one was the best one, but I used to write like long guides, give my predictions, my reasons why for every team. Dude, I read some of these back. I was so bad at writing words, but like I'd give like my reasons as to why. I'd write out like a full-on guide, and like these would get like thousands of views, like 22,000 unique visitors. And yeah, I got gold. If you go look at my pick'ems, I'm fairly sure I got gold almost most years. Oh, yep, sick. Thanks, Tim. Pick. Yeah. So I got gold in Katowice. I got gold in Cologne. I got gold in Atlanta, which was I think was one of the ones. There was a year where I was one of 0.003% of people who got gold. And I got gold in Boston, and I got I got gold diamond in Katowice, and I got silver in all those years. And then I think I got gold in, my favorite one is the fantasy one. Yeah, gold inclusion of poker fantasy. So I don't know, people like trusted me with their pick'ems. So I used to write those guides. Obviously at the end of the day, you can't predict what's going to happen, but like I tried to just give my best reasonings and stuff like that, because I used to religiously watch Counter-Strike. So you better see my name from that, because I think Chris and Degree were like, wait, you wrote those guides? I used to use those guides, which is kind of like funny full circle kind of like moment of like they used to use my guides unknowingly, and then they just found my stream years later. But yeah, Mr. RB, thank you so much for the 110 bits, dude. You are popping off. Like Rick rolling, yeah, exactly. I knew the name was familiar from before F1 scene. I was huge into the CS scene. Yeah, I wasn't like big, right? I was not big at all in Counter-Strike. It was just I'd write those guides and played like competitively in like Australia. Writing without AI, I know, back in the day, I would write a full-on pick'em guide, but I couldn't do my homework. All right, guys, if you're just tuning on in, we're just kind of chilling, waiting for the kind of recap of the day to come out. Because most of it's wrapped up now. All right, I'm going to be real. Okay, I'm going to say this once on stream, and then I'm never talking about it again, okay? I'm going to say it once on stream and never talk about it again. Toto after Lewis left, and now he has the duo who crashes into others and keep being accused of terrorist attacks. Okay, I'm gonna say this once on stream. I'm never saying it again. I don't want to sound like some woke person, but I do not find the Osama bin Russell with the music funny at all. I think making fun or like laughing at terrorist jokes and terrorist attacks, and Osama bin Laden, I just don't find funny personally. And that's not me being woke, but I just generally just don't find it funny. But also, I do find it a bit weird that you take a Arabic song that has nothing to do with ISIS and the Taliban and Osama bin Laden and play it over terrorist stuff. Why are we associating an Arabic song with terrorists? You know what I mean? Terrorists aren't, not all terrorists are Arabic. I find that weird to me. Anyways, that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to ever open up an Osama bin Russell, Mercedes, whatever the fuck it is, on stream, because I don't find it funny, and I think it's a little bit, to me, over the line, because not millions, thousands of people have died from terrorist attacks, and I just don't think it's funny. And that's not me trying to be woke. That's just, I just personally think there's a line, and that's my line. So please don't link that stuff in my Discord. The song is mad catchy, though. The song is mad catchy. What's the stream schedule looking like for the test? Well, this is the last stream for the week. I was meant to go live tomorrow for Formula E, but sadly, we don't have permission to watch the footage this week. So I won't be live for Formula E tomorrow. And then, I mean, I could go live Saturday. I could go live tomorrow and Sunday and do a stream, but I think I've been live 2 to 3 days every single day for the whole week. So I'm not going to go live Saturday, Sunday, but we're back on Monday with the Mercedes season launch and Tuesday for the Williams season launch. And then a bunch of other streams next week as well. We've got the Cadillac car launch. So yeah, plenty of streams more to come, but I just won't be live for the next 2 days. I'll be taking 2 days to recover from fucking the amount of streams we've been doing. Shout out Krakow 2017, the most unpredictable major ever. People getting mad at you for the guide. Yeah. There was a guy, the coach of Flipside Tactics, commented on my guide saying, you have no clue what you're talking about, blah, 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 blah. And then they went out in the first round anyway. So, cool. Al. I've been watching you for the past 5 days. Regularly joined your Discord, sub on YouTube, and also do the best. I appreciate that, Cronia. Appreciate you tuning in. Of course, officially, none of us would admit it. I understand that part. I'm woke as hell and never thought of it like that. WT, actually. As again, I mean, if you find it funny, cool. Like, I'm not going to judge people's edgy humor. And you don't have to agree with me and think that that's, like, bad. Like, and thinking that's bad. But I'm just telling you my personal preference is I don't think that's funny. Like, well, how do I word this? Like, it's funny. Like, obviously dark humor is funny. But, like, I don't know. I just don't think joking about thousands of people who've died from terrorist attacks is very funny, personally. But it's more the song. It's more the song that puts me off a little bit. Like, just a normal Arabic song being played over terrorist jokes. It's like, why are we so... You know what I mean? Like, I know that's typically where it comes from, but, like, I don't know. I don't know. It's just like... It's just... I just don't like it, personally. With the Saudi and Palestine flags, bullshit, WT, jokes old and forced. Yeah, at least someone out there talking facts. You can be woke, buddy. We all are. Yeah, the music and stuff has always been very weird to me, but I've giggled at comparing normal people to terrorists in a broad sense without directing reference to one. Yeah. Mercedes season launch. LOL. Yeah, the Mercedes season launch is going to be so sleeper, man. It's going to be so sleeper. Oh, are these the times?
Guys, keep the jokes funny and wholesome. This is Ponden's channel. He isn't rocket-powered Mohawk.
Facts.
Keep F1 wholesome and entertaining. You don't have to be edgy to be funny.
Thank you for the 100 bits, Mr. Hoppy. I mean, that's the thing. I feel like compared to some creators, again, this is nothing wrong with that. Some creators choose to be very friendly, very, you know, no edginess, no on the like borderline jokes or anything like that. I feel like we kind of, you know, we throw some, you know, I fucking swear a lot. You know, we have some like crude humor a lot. You know, like we'll make fun of people in a fun way a lot. But yeah, I think the line for me is like just nothing offensive. And I just find the terrorists, Osama bin Laden, Osama bin Russell shit just offensive. And it's like, I don't want to upset people. Yeah. But that doesn't mean you have to be super PG or super G in my stream, and absolutely not. I don't think there's a line. Basically, my line is like, don't abuse people. And don't do anything that would offend someone. I mean, that's hard nowadays because you can offend someone by saying anything. But you go. I feel like it's an obvious line. I'm so happy how your channel grew in the last 2 weeks. We will get right community for 2026 season. Let's keep pushing to even bigger. Hell yeah, Max Lex. But Mustafi, thank you for another 100 bits. Dark humor reminds me of when Finn Wolfhard, Mike Wheeler from Stranger Things, name was joked for being the greatest porn name ever. I mean, I wouldn't say that's dark humor. I'd say that's a pretty good joke if he wasn't a 13-year-old at the time. Are you family friendly by chance? Can you react to some Rick's F1 Addictions videos to pass time? We watched Rick's F1 Addiction yesterday. We watched his latest vid. Oh. Who's your top 3 drivers just based on how much you like them? Liam, Max, and then probably George Russell is third. I think after doing, I did my driver ratings. I did my favorite driver list a couple weeks ago. I think it was George Russell P3. But I like Arvid a lot, but he's obviously fresh to the sport. But I got an opportunity to interview him a couple years ago. I like Bortoletto a lot, but again, he's kind of fresh. So I'd probably put George Russell P3 for now. George Russell's my favorite driver outside Red Bull. Have you seen the 3D render of the F126 car without a halo? I have not. Can you link that? Chuck in Discord. All right. Let's have a look at more stuff from today. So these are the top times. Lap times and... Oh, this is laps and times of the day. Okay, can someone get the top? Someone get the full calculation. Someone get the full calculation. So we've got Hamilton 116.3, 63 laps. Norris, 83 laps. Leclerc, 78 laps. Piastri, 80 laps. Verstappen, 118 laps. Gasly, 160. Is that right? 160 laps today? Ocon, 85 laps. Behrman, 106 laps. Hulkenberg, 78 laps. Bortoletto, 66 laps. Alonso, only 49 laps. Bottas, 54 laps. Damn. Debrief. What? Yeah, I want the total. I want the total, man. I want the total. George B sailing for Ralph Lauren and wearing khaki shorts. Yeah, because only Gasly was driving. Yeah, but there's a few teams that only had one driver driving. I think Max as well. He didn't get anywhere near the amount of laps that Alpine had. Nile Nomad, thank you so much for the sub, dude. Really do appreciate you coming in with the tier 1, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really do appreciate you supporting for 3 months. Thank you, dude. Honey, babe. Uh-huh. Down the sea. Uh-huh. Everyone always... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. All right, this is my... We've confirmed. This is my driver tier list from the start of 2022. So let's say 2021. All right, so I had Charles and Gasly as my top two. Max, Sainz, Lewis, Lando, Checo, and Love. Daniel, Russell, Albon, Alonso, and like. Ocon. Did I say Ocon? I meant Fernando. Ocon, Seb, Bottas, Yuki, Mick, Giovinazzi, Raikkonen, and Air. And then Latifi, Joe, Stroll, and Mazepin, and don't care. Lol. Yeah, I loved Gasly back in the day, man. Shout out Gasly. But that's what I mean. Like, Max was always like in my top three. And people are like, you're a fake fan. It's like, no, I always liked Max. I just was new to the sport and was supporting different drivers. Leclerc was my favorite driver at the time, but your thoughts can change. You know what I mean? Your thoughts can change. Vettel and Air. I don't know. I just never really cared for Vettel, but then that's because I was new to the sport, and I still don't feel anything towards Vettel personally. But then this was pretty cool. So I did a how did I do this? I ran a poll in my community, and this is what was voted on the poll. Yeah, so actually, okay, so this is really interesting, right? So I ran a poll in my community. This was before I was associated with Red Bull at all. And Sebastian Vettel was the highest loved driver in my community, 8.76. And second most loved driver was Max Verstappen. And then Pierre Gasly, who was at Red Bull at the time, 8.20. Carlos Sainz, 8.28. Yeah. So, anyone who says, you've only got a Red Bull community because it's like, bro, literally Max was the second most loved driver in my community back then. But yeah, this is pretty cool to look at. Wait, and then I did constructors as well. Wait, we should do this again. I don't know how I did this now, but we should do this again. Mercedes, Red Bull, Ferrari, McLaren most loved team. Oh, I wonder if that would happen now. I wonder if that would happen now. I'm surprised Daniel Ricciardo's not ranked higher. What the fuck? Yeah, this would look very different now, I reckon. Mazepin above Zhou? Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Unofficial top 5 times from testing. We looked at that before, but Antonelli P5. Can someone do it? Totals? Where are the totals? I'm waiting for the totals before I end the stream. As the checkered flag fell, Lewis Hamilton didn't just top the time sheet for the day. He smashed the fastest lap of the entire test. Okay, he didn't smash it. He beat it. Calm down. Max Verstappen could only manage P5, but he cracked up a massive 118 laps around Barcelona. Proper mileage for the Boffins back at the factory. Now it's time to crunch the data and fine-tune everything ahead of the Bahrain test. Bring it on. Yeah, 160 laps for Gasly is crazy. Yo, where are the total times, man? Come on. Oh, sorry, the totals. The lap totals. You know when they calculate, like, total laps for this team, total laps for this person. Saw this at the bookstore. Drive me crazy. See, it's so funny. I saw someone in Discord say Don Tolliver's new album's shit, and then I go on Twitter and I see someone say, I think it's time to move Don Toliver to the top of the list. Honestly, one of the songs I had listened to yesterday banged. Am I the only one that's low-key disappointed with how this delivery looks on the track compared to how good the gloss blue looked at the launch? Yes and no. It obviously doesn't look as good as the launch, but when I saw it at the launch, I expected it to look like this in the daytime, where it was going to look like an old school navy livery, but then when the light reflects on it, it looks cool. And I like that personally. Because if they made it too blue and real... If they made it too... What the fuck? If they made it too blue, then when the light was on it, it'd be even worse. It'd be even more blue. Shakedown, but make it cinematic. Bam, that's hot. That's hot. That's hot. Where's the totals, man? Where's the totals at? That is a cool pick. Book reviews when? Reading F1 book on stream. Not ending stream until I finish reading F1 book. Majority of people I know are saying it's no good. It has no skips. It's so good. See, it's so polarizing, bro. I think that's just wrap today. I want to wait for these to come out so I can do a little analysis of the total times, but it looks like we're not going to get it. Oh wait, this is in front. I was about to air this and then I saw it was Fabio. Okay. How did you come up with this, bro? Wait, Willy Kanga made this? Shout out Willy Kanga. Why are you Fabio, why are you reposting Willy Kanga's video, man? Wait, or did Willy Kanga make this? Wait, I can't tell if Fabio made this or if Willy Kanga made this now. Damn. He made the sketch, fam. No, but he put this text here, didn't he? I find it so funny when people put credit. I mean, I guess it makes sense to do it for this animation. But like when people take like people now have gotten to the point where someone like a Haas fan account will repost this video on their like Haas fan page and then put their own watermark on it. Where's the totals? Where are the totals? Hurry up. How's no one done one yet? Like, hello? Sure, it's not that hard to calculate. Should we just do our own one? Can someone find the link for the totals as of yesterday? And then I'll add them with today's totals. Someone find the post of yesterday's totals. Post in Discord. Oh, here we go. Legend. All right, so Mercedes. Oh, I want to know individual team though. Oh wait, no, this is team. Oh. Okay, Mercedes 500 laps. Wow. Racing Bulls 321. Ferrari. Okay, this is in order. Wait, let's order these. Oh, wait, no. Okay, anyways, Mercedes 500, and then Ferrari 438, and then Alpine 436. And then Haas, Racing Bulls 321. And then Red Bull 303, Haas 302. Then McLaren 288. Wow, McLaren slacking on the laps. Well, I mean, I guess they're the same as Red Bull, to be fair, actually. I take that back. Cadillac 164, and then Audi 243. Honestly, Audi actually got their laps count up after a very bad first day, and then Aston Martin 66. So that means Honda has a total of 66 laps. Audi have a total of 243 laps. Ferrari have a total of 164 plus 302 plus 438. 904 laps. Mercedes have a total of 500 plus 436 plus 288. 1,224 laps. And Red Bull Ford have a total of 438 plus 321. 759. To be honest, considering Red Bull only have 2 cars, they're not slacking too much on Ferrari in the lap count. Actually, they kind of are. How did Aston do today? 66 laps total. You added wrong for Red Bull? Oh, my bad. Kind of surprising from McLaren. Like the Mercedes engine seems very solid. So what's the issue? Cheating. Cheating is the issue. No, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, Mercedes looks good. Mercedes looks solid. Oh, someone's finally calculated it. There we go. Woo! Thank you for adding Williams to this. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Combining how they approach Shakedown with their lap count, with their lap times, I would say the pecking order right now, and I know the pecking order doesn't mean anything, but I'd say the pecking order is Mercedes P1, Ferrari P2, McLaren P3, Red Bull P4. P5. Who goes P5 though? Who's best of the rest right now, do you reckon? Haas, Racing Bulls, or Alpine? It's one of them 3. Alpine got 263 laps and Racing Bulls got 319. Haas got 301 laps. I don't know, I feel like Racing Bulls set decent times all week and got 319 laps in. What was Alpine's best time? Alpine. I guess Alpine has the Merc engine, so yeah. Fair. Yeah, fair. True, and Alpine's light, yeah. Anyways, that's interesting. What you remember? And then here's the engine totals calculated for us. So Mercedes 1135, Ferrari 993. Obviously, keep in mind Mercedes has 4 customer teams, 1 not at the track though. Ferrari has 3 customer teams. Red Bull only has 2. Audi, 4 teams total. Ferrari has 3. Red Bull only has 2. Audi only has 1. Honda only has 1. So yeah, it's crazy to think how limited Honda and Audi are because of that. Even Red Bull to a degree. But yeah. All right, final video. Final vid. It's just AI, isn't it? No? We have to look out the back of the garage after Singapore GP. Stop. On that note, that is it. That is it for F1 pre-season shakedown testing. Thank you guys all for tuning on in for this week of Shakedown Week. That was really fun. I did not expect the streams to be this insane for Shakedown Week. I thought there'd be like, I generally thought I'd go live once a day. I thought the first day I'd go live for a couple hours, and I thought I'd go live once a day for all the other streams. Yo, Sylvia, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate that. Welcome in, everyone from Sylvia's stream. I hope you guys had a good time. Be sure to check out Sylvia if you haven't already. Sylvia's chat, though, we're about to end, so you guys have come in at a poor time, but we'll pass all of you on with our crew to someone else. But thank you so much for the raid, Sylvia. Really do appreciate it. I hope you had a good stream. But yeah, what I was saying was, yeah, I did not expect the streams to be this well. I generally thought I'd go live for a couple hours on the first day and then a couple hours every other day and just cover a bit of news from testing. And somehow the stream has turned into this crazy place where we all just chatted about testing, chatted about the season, talk shit. It honestly just became kind of like a podcast-esque discussion room / banter place for F1 whilst covering what's happening in testing at the same time. So yeah, honestly, one of my favorite weeks of streaming. I really do appreciate all of you tuning on in for every single day, especially the people who are here like almost every single day. It was insane. But that is it for our final day, our final stream of F1 Shakedown Week testing. We will be doing it all again, though, in 2 weeks' time for F1 preseason in Bahrain, where we'll only have the broadcast for the last hour of the day.
It. Here's 300 more.
Appreciate it, Mr. Hoppy.
Cheers, Ponden, for the great time. Shout out to Matt and Tommy, Infratic, everyone who tuned in, all the great memes, utter nonsense reports
Many
like
memes.
McLaren livery leaked, and last, but certainly not least, the Dalai Lama.
Yeah,
See you in the next one, Ponden.
Big props to Dalai Lama for the meme. Yeah, there's so many memes this week. Dalai Lama definitely takes the top cake. The McLaren livery, the fucking TikTok grandma bots. Yeah. It's so weird. Why am I like saying a big thank you for fucking preseason week, Shakedown week? I don't know. I just had a really good week streaming. Anyways, we do it all again in 2 weeks' time. But next week we have got Mercedes season launch on Monday, Williams season launch on Tuesday. We've got Cadillac car reveal on Sunday, and then the week after that we've got Bahrain testing. So be sure to tune on in next week for more streams. If you're watching on YouTube right now, come join us on Twitch. There's some streams that I cannot go live on YouTube for. Excuse me. So if you don't want to miss any streams, I am always live on Twitch. So come join us. And whether you're watching on Twitch or YouTube, come join the Discord if you haven't already. Discord.gg/Ponden. Linked in there is anything and everything to do with my stream. So you know exactly when I'm live. You got my schedule, which I'll update with what's happening next week. You've got the events tab, so you know exactly when everything's happening. So Williams, Tuesday, Feb 3rd. We've got Cadillac on Sunday, McLaren on Monday, Aston Martin on Monday. We've got preseason testing the week after. So be sure to join up so you know exactly when everything's happening. And we've got, obviously, the amazing F1 chat that you guys can chuck anything in for us to look at on stream. Now, before we end, let's take a look at the last couple things. That's just the calculations from the day. Huh? Okay. All right. Barcelona Shakedown complete. MCL 40 on track. Lots of learnings. Mega effort from the team. Now, full focus on Bahrain. Was that Rob Marshall? Oh, Zach Brown. I didn't even see like Zach there. I mean, I guess we didn't really get much fucking posts from McLaren. So, yeah. Mercedes next Tuesday, apparently. Wait, they've changed it from Monday to Tuesday? I thought it was Monday. Anyways, my point is we'll be live. We'll be live next week with some more stuff, and we'll be live for the next few weeks for preseason testing. Australia, plenty more F1 content to come. So if you're new to the stream, if you've been new to the stream this week with all the testing stuff, I really do appreciate you tuning in for the first time. Trust me, the F1 content will not be stopping just because testing is over. We've got plenty more to come. Wait, what is this? Monday. Yeah, it's Monday. Yeah, Monday. We'll be live to watch this, even though it will be dog shit. We'll still be live to watch it. Oh, 11:30 a.m. Okay. Yeah, cool. All right. Anyways, guys, that is it for today's stream. Thank you for watching YouTube. I'm going to end it there. Come join us on Twitch. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to like down below. I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good night, morning, evening, whatever it may be. Goodbye from F1 Shakedown Week testing. Bye-bye.